Welcome, everybody. My name is Mark Mulligan, and guess what? It's Monday. That means we're going to have fun again tonight. I sure appreciate you guys being here to join me. These first couple minutes, while everybody's getting logged on, I just want to say hello and introduce you to this place that I'm singing from. This is San Carlos, Sonora, Mexico. We are just about 4.5 hours south of the Arizona border. About a five and a half hour drive from Tucson, maybe 7 hours from Phoenix. It's a beautiful day down here, as you can see behind me. I am on the patio at a place called Pelican Beach Condos. And I'll tell you what a stage this is. I want to thank Seaside Realty for providing us with this stage and with the perfect backdrop to my music. Do me a huge favor. If you know somebody out there who is watching the news right now, how about you get them to switch over here for just a little while and join us? Because I guarantee you they're going to have a good time. And you're going to have a good time too, especially when you walk over to your refrigerator right now and you pour yourself your favorite beverage, something cold and something fun, and get ready to watch. You're going to see some comments from your friends who are also watching. They might be your friends from San Carlos or Quino Bay or Rocky Point or whatever, somewhere down here in Mexico or Belize, scattered all over the States and Canada for the summer. Thank you again for tuning in. And we've got some fun stuff we're going to show you tonight. And in addition, don't forget, we've got a guest singer, somebody I happen to know very well. My lovely wife, Elsa, is going to get up here and play a song for us. She's handling your comments tonight, so anything you'd like to say to Elsa, make sure you just send in a comment and she'll be able to answer you unless she's up here singing with me. And I've already got some requests that I'm going to sneak into tonight's show, and they're really, really good ones. Okay, so have you got your beverage in hand? Have you alerted your friends to hop on to this page right here and have some fun with us? If that's the case, I say we get started right now with a song that definitely goes with that scenery, because it's called Life in a Beach Town. The tourist traps are hopping, the bayfront bars are rocking, and it's barely even noon. Yeah, won't you listen to the tunes? The bands all sound like Buffett. The out-of-towners love it when that steel drummer takes the stage. Susan King's a legend in this place. The whole crowd swaying to a reggae sound. Oh, oh, la, la, life in a beach town. The local folks have seen it all. They remember when this place was small, but my God, all that has changed. So they grumble and complain about the college kids with fake IDs, the traffic jams and the crowded streets and those high-rise hotels. But that's what pays the bills. And come Monday morning, they'll all be gone. Oh, oh, la, la, life in a beach town. So hang a close sign on the door. We're locking up this little store, 'cause outside it's 85 degrees, maybe just a little bit warmer than that. So grab my fins and my fishing gear, let's hit that beach and get out of here, 'cause I feel the need for sand beneath my feet. He breaks out an old guitar. He bought it from a guy in a bar by the name of Shrimper Joe for $20 and a 6 to go. A crowd starts a-forming. They got Coke and Captain Morgan. My friend Sam is known to have a few and fire up the barbecue, 'cause it's volleyball and blenders all day long. Oh, oh, la, la, life in a beach town. You getting in the mood to come down here and visit me? And now the Pelicans, they're putting on a show for the big yachts and the charter boats and those sailors out harnessing the breeze. And all the sunburned fishermen just trying to reel that big one in. Now it's a crazy life out past the reef. Now there's a painted sky beyond the pier. So before we head on out of here, let's raise our glasses to the sea. Wait a minute, at home, raise your glass to the sea. Let's raise our glasses to the sea and make a toast to you and me. We all applaud as the golden sun goes down. You know this part. Oh, oh, la, la. Oh, oh, la, la. Oh, oh, la, la. Life in a beach town. Welcome to my little beach town of San Carlos, Sonora, Mexico. There's a whole bunch of you guys watching tonight, scattered all over the States and Canada, and some of you even still here in these hot summer temps watching tonight, and welcome to all of you. If you've never been here to San Carlos before, we're going to bring it to you tonight in some of the pictures, and of course with this beautiful backdrop. But we're also going to take you to some other places tonight because Elsa and I, of course, have been doing a little traveling around. And in fact, just this weekend, got back from doing a show with my friend Rudy B., an amazing guitarist in San Diego, California, at the home of Kevin and Tish Diston. Hi, Kevin and Tish, and hello to all my San Diego friends that I got to sing for this weekend. It was really special having a certain fellow in the crowd. His name is Rob Mell, and he was there with his wife, Kathy. And Rob wrote this next song that kind of sums up what I've been doing lately, a lot of wandering around. So, Rob, thanks for the song. So in this song, we're going to wander around San Carlos, but we're also going to wander down to Sayulita, where Elsa and I just got back from. Don't it make you wonder? Some of my friends have told me that I seem to lack ambition, though I tried to explain that I search for the meaning of life when I'm deep sea fishing. All they say I really need is a good sense of direction. So I pulled out the morning paper and I opened up the travel section and I said, north, south, east, west. Which direction do you think is best? Don't tell me I'm not prepared for life. I got a current passport and a Swiss Army knife. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? I was sitting at home one night and I was watching the Outdoor Channel. You know I can't get excited about going someplace if I have to wear something flannel. Next was a show about tropic beaches. I like what I'm seeing. Next thing I know, I find myself on a plane to the Caribbean, and I said, fly, sail, sail, fly. Blue of the sea, blue of the sky. Don't tell me I don't know where I'm going. My ticket says anywhere you guys are going. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? Dreamers often see things that some folks never see, but they often blur the line between fact and fantasy. Now poets often ponder, but they seldom count the cost. Just because I wander doesn't mean I'm lost. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh. Come on, guys, help me out. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Do you ever wonder? I wonder. I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? Don't it make you wonder? Well, you know, right after getting off the plane from San Diego back here, Elsa picked me up at the airport south of here in Ciudad Obregón last night. And we were supposed to make a straight dash for home, but once you know it, we decided to do a little wandering around. Ended up on some dirt roads. Head on over there with us right now. Anais? Out here driving around to some farm fields and dirt roads, and just come up on this little estuary bay here. Nothing out and nothing out here. No people, no buildings, just birds everywhere. Sound of the breeze. It's really peaceful. You know, that little bay we were at off Uluvai Island, nobody goes there, as you can tell, and it just kind of reminded me of a bay over that way from here, which is called Cochi Bomb Bay. And I'm going to take you there in this next song. This is off the Same Beer, Different Can album. Let's see if you can pronounce that even before you start drinking tonight. Cochi Bomb Bay. A gringo accent lingers on my tongue from a past existence. In a distant place, another world away, where I once dodged traffic instead of oyster cages and crab traps, till echoes on the wind led me away. Cochi Bomb Bay. Your tranquil waters and shades of blue, your peaceful winds, they tame my restless ways. Cochi Bomb Bay, Cochi Bomb Bay. It's a show out on the water when the dolphins come to play. I watch them as they dance within my wake. And this coastal conversation of waves instead of words is a soothing sound that somehow seems to say, Cochi Bomb Bay. Untold secrets and hidden dreams. The tourist crowds, they still don't know your name. Cochi Bomb Bay, Cochi Bomb Bay. Way up north, they're getting by. Without me, they'll do just fine. Their bank accounts have more than mine will ever see one day. Ripples lap the shoreline as the tide comes rolling in. I watch it as it gently steals away. By Cochi Bomb, Bay, that's the place I call my home. Forget the world, I think I'd rather stay. Keep the money, I think I'd rather stay. By Cochi Bomb, Bay, by Cochi Bomb, Bay. It's just another day. By Cochi Bomb, Bay. Kind of a cool little spot that we got to go to. Well, I'll tell you what, as we were checking out that beautiful view, I'd been sitting on a plane for a while, and I was kind of in the mood to see if there was anywhere around there within 100 miles that I could grab me a cold beer. So I went in search of a bar down in Mexico. And according to some of my friends, you've been to bars in Mexico too, including one just down the street from us. Let's head on over to Giggles' place on this next one. Heck, you might even show up in this song right here. Well, I have worked my fingers to the bone, trying to build myself a happy home. But the more I work, the more goes to the man. So now I've got myself a better plan. You know what it is, right? I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico, where I can pour the friends I know a shot or two of fun down by the sea. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico. What else could I ever need but the sun, a bar in Mexico with me? Well, I will pack up all my friends one day and head on down to our friend Giggles' place. Hi, Giggles, we love you. And I'll be pouring drinks from dusk up till the dawn, while we dance the night away with Bobby and Leslie sailing on. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico, where I can pour the friends I know a shot or two of fun down by the sea. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico. What else could I ever need but the sun, a bar in Mexico with me? Well, I'll wake up every morning with nothing on my mind, pouring margaritas in a palm tree paradise. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico, where I can pour the friends I know a shot or two of fun down by the sea. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico. What else could I ever need but the sun, a bar in Mexico with me? What else could I ever need but senoritas by the sea, a sun, a bar in Mexico? And all of you guys out there on the couches, sing along with me. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can't hear ya. La 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 la. La 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 la. We got the sun, a bar in Mexico with me. You can't beat Giggles' place, otherwise known as a bar down in Mexico. Well, I'll tell you what, even when we were down in that little isolated bay down there, we got back on a dirt road in search of a bar down in Mexico, maybe a different one. And we came into a little fishing village that's not even on most maps. Let's head on down there right now. I've lived in this state of Sonora
Sonora for 27 years, but there's still some little towns I've never even been to. This is one of them. Elsa and I are out driving around and came across a little town southwest of Obregon, and it's called Paredon. And we're going to sit down here and have a seafood meal. Kind of a cool little spot to enjoy sunset. And amazingly, quite a crowd here. You can even see we got live music going tonight. They need the Mark Mulligan Band. What if you guys play Guacamole? Salud, everybody.
I love about San Carlos is not just being in this great town, but it's being in this amazing state. Sonora is a big state, and as you're going to find out in a few of these little videos today, it's really got it all. It's not just beaches like a lot of people think, although beaches are such an incredible part of it. I love this state, and I hope you're going to come down and visit me and enjoy some of the Sonora Sun. I got a buddy of mine who's living up in L.A. He's got a 2-story house and a Cadillac Escalade. He likes to call me up whenever he gets drunk, just to tell me how much he misses the Sonora Sun. Sonora Sun keeps shining on me till the day is done. He says I kicked myself for coming back. They got me running like a maniac. I gotta go before the wife hears me talking this way. Now she's laughing at me 'cause she doesn't quite understand how I made it this far in a rusty old broken down van. $50 doesn't go as far as it used to do. Where would I be if I hadn't run into you? Sonora Sun keeps shining on me till the day is done. I've been halfway around the world, but blame the brown-eyed girl. Just one kiss had me setting that suitcase down. Sonora Sun, seems you're always on the tip of my tongue. You know it'd be a waste of my time to ever try to get you off of my mind. I sure love how you shine, Sonora Sun. Keep shining on me till the day is done. Oh, you're more than just my alibi. You're my every reason why. They're shaking their heads and they're saying that boy's long gone. In the Sonora Sun, in the Sonora Sun, in the Sonora Sun. My Sonora Sun. I mentioned to you just a moment ago that Sonora is so much more than just what you're looking at right there, beautiful beaches and the ocean. Of course, that's what brings most people down here. Let's check something else out for just a second.
Welcome to Yeco de Sonora. About 5 hours away from where I live in San Carlos. Pretty country up here.
to beautiful pine trees. It's what I love about this state. Pablo, ¿cómo andamos con la luz y todo? ¿Se ve muy oscuro? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, no matter where I go in this state, I don't care if there's pine trees or beaches, one thing's going to go with my meal, and I think you know what it is. It's this mushy stuff called guacamole. We haven't done this song in a few weeks, and I need you from your couches to respond every time I say that word guacamole. Anais is even going to try to help you out and give you some cues in this next song. So you got to sing along, and if you don't sing along to this song, I'm going to send somebody over, and we're going to throw you out of your own house. All right? Let's do it right now. Guacamole. Is anybody out there hungry for a little guacamole tonight? Want to say hello to my friend Jim Chow down in Puerto Morelos. He wanted to hear this song tonight. I met her at the mercado. She was buying avocados, and man, she really turned me on. She reached for my pepper, and I grabbed her tomatoes. I knew it wouldn't take very long. She walked up to la mesa. She picked up some cerveza. So I picked up some onions and limon. And the way she looked at me, man, I could clearly see that it wouldn't take very long. Here we go. Guacamole. Guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. Oh, yeah. Even special effects. That's what makes this show so expensive for you to watch. She walked up to the line. I fell in right behind. And man, she sure looked good to me. Que bonita. She reached for her money. I said, wait a minute, honey. I believe this one is on me. We got in my pickup. We started to back up. We headed on down the road. We went into her casa. We ate tortillas de masa. And we made guacamole all night long. Guacamole. Guacamole. We were making guacamole all night long. Guacamole. Guacamole. We were making guacamole all night long. It's the grand finale, everyone. Guacamole. Guacamole. Haciendo guacamole toda la noche. Guacamole, guacamole. We were making guacamole all night long. You know, I think I can actually hear some of you guys screaming guacamole. Nice job on that one, everybody. I'll tell you what. We're going to put on a quick little video right here while I bring out a guest singer that I think you're going to like because I really like her. Let's see what we got coming up. Pop on a video first. Elsa. Okay, that was a quick setup here. Elsa sure loves it up there in Yecora. We've gone up there many times. I want to thank Lisa from the Soggy Peso for hosting us that last time we went up there. Look who is here with me. Hola, chica. Elsa's here, everybody. I'm just her opening act. We always know that, though, don't we?
Hello, hello.
All right. Hey, Elsa, vamos a ver a esa cámara ya. Elsa, say hi to all your fans out there.
Hello.
And in case you didn't notice, I just got dethroned as the sexiest member of the Mark Mulligan Band. No offense to you, Rudy B. I know you're watching this, but I mean tonight. All right, so let's see. Hold on. Let me do one thing real quick. So I'm proud of Elsa because she has never, ever sung this next song that we're going to play for you before. I think my friends, especially my country music friends and my Canadian friends out watching tonight, are going to especially recognize the melody of this song because it's taken from a big, very popular song from, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago. And I just love the way Elsa sings this one. So let's try it out.
Okay. Al fin llegamos a la cima del cielo por amarnos, al mundo desafiamos, seguimos unidos y enamorados. Yo sé, nadie pensó que nuestro amor duraría, pero hoy aquí estamos amándonos, tú y yo, y sigue siendo tú mi amor eterno, y yo te amo cada día más. Tú y yo, y sigue siendo tú mi sueño eterno, y yo el dueño de tu corazón.
Tan solo por amarte se estremecen los hilos de mi alma. Tan solo por mirarte daría mi vida en un instante.
Yo sé, nadie pensó que nuestro amor duraría, pero hoy aquí estamos amándonos, tú y yo, y sigue siendo tú mi amor eterno, y yo te amo cada día más. Tú y yo, y sigue siendo tú mi sueño eterno, y yo te amo de tu corazón. Tú y yo, y sigue siendo tú mi amor eterno, y yo te amo cada día más. Tú y yo, y sigue siendo tú mi el dueño de tu, yo te amo de tu corazón.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come now, baby. Bien hecho, Elsa. Bien hecho. How about Elsa? That took some guts getting up here. Guess what? She thinks she's off the hook, but she's not, because guess what I'm going to do in just a few songs? I'm going to bring her back. Is that cool with you guys? Do me a favor. If you enjoyed that, send her a note right now and let her know. Rudy B, I know you're my sound man out there. If her volume needs to come up or anything, shoot me a message and let me know. All right, give me 1 second while I scoot some things around. And hold on. Give me 1 second. I love it when people out there tune in to my Monday show on special occasions, and we've got a couple of those tonight. I'm first going to send a song out for a friend, for two friends actually, in Florida. Bill Woods, your wife Raynell, would like to say happy birthday to you. Everybody give it up for Bill Woods. Look at him right there as a young kid. Guess what? Bill is turning 80 today. Everyone, give him a big round of applause. That's Bill Woods, and Raynell would like to wish him a happy birthday. And I'll tell you what, I think we ought to sing one of my favorite songs for him. And it goes just like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bill. Happy birthday to you. Bill Woods, happy birthday. And I appreciate one time when I was on a tour out in Florida, Bill and Raynell let me stay in their home. They weren't even in the state. They were out of state. I hope I didn't trash the place too bad. Hey, Bill, I have another surprise. Another friend of ours would like to wish you a happy birthday. Let's see who that is right now.
Happy birthday, Bill Woods, from your twin, Sonny Jim. I hope you have a great birthday, and I'm glad Mark Mulligan is here to sing for you on your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Sonny Jim, for sending birthday wishes. Hey, Bill, Raynell tells me that you really like this next song, and you're in good company because my friend Maggie Murray out there, she loves this song too and requested it. And my mom would like to hear it too. So this is going to go out for all of you, but especially for Bill Woods, our birthday boy. He's turning 80 today. Thanks, Bill, for tuning in on your birthday. This one goes out for you. Corona sunsets, Margarita moon, Spanish guitars serenade the sky with a tune, waves kissing the shore, in time for just one more Corona sunset and Margarita moon. They say down here crazy things can happen, and this past week we're living through a mixed up reservation, a casual hello, a couple drinks, and next thing we knew it was Corona sunsets, Margarita moons. Suddenly, mañana's coming way too soon. Wish this night could somehow last instead of fading away so fast like Corona sunsets and Margarita moons. Footprints in the sand will soon be washed away as echoes of tonight fade with the breeze. You'll be back in your world and I'll be off in mine, looking back on distant memories. Sails out on the sea, silhouettes of you and me, and Corona sunsets. Now your boarding pass is printed and your bags are packed. Just like that, reality's closing in. But this evening sky has got me thinking crazy thoughts. Perhaps our story doesn't end with this Corona sunset and Margarita moon. Is it me, or are you kinda wondering too? Will these memories disappear or lead us both back here to Corona sunsets and Margarita moons? Will the salt air on the breeze find you and me under Corona sunsets. I know I'll never forget Corona sunsets and Margarita moon. You know, not only does Sonny Jim wish Bill Woods, our friend in Florida, a happy birthday tonight, but Sonny Jim even co-wrote that song with me. See, Bill, he broke out all the stops for you. Anyway, thank you, Sonny Jim. And Bill and Raynell, hope you guys are having a great celebration tonight. But guess what? You're not the only ones celebrating. We've got somebody else celebrating a special occasion, and I appreciate them tuning in. Rob and Barbara Schmidt. Look at that couple right there. 35 years today. And they are tuned in and they're watching everybody. Would you give them a big round of applause? Bob and Barbara Schmidt, thanks for tuning in tonight and happy anniversary to you guys. And I would like to send you one of your favorite songs, one that you requested. And tell you what, Schmitz, all of my friends are going to join you on this next one because you're going to see some wedding pictures of other folks on this one too. Happy anniversary to you guys. Happy 35th. And let's sing this one for you guys. And look for yourself. You just might show up with that person you love in this one right here. Weddings, no? Granddad fell in love with my grandma back in 25. He knew right then she was the one. Now there they are in black and white. And as I wipe the dust off of that frame, I know that they're together once again. I would have loved to live back when the world didn't spin so fast. Things were different way back then. Yeah, love was made to last. It was more than just some store-bought ring. No, those vows they made meant everything. I want to love you like that, or I don't want to love you at all. Someday I want to look back at a picture hanging up on a wall and remember how it all began when I took your hand and said, I want to love you, I want to love you like that. Rob and Barbara, I hope you guys are dancing right now. One day we stood up before God and everyone we knew. I gave my word, you gave your heart, and we softly said, I do, with a promise to live faithfully for not a day less than eternity. So here we are now, me and you, raising 4 kids of our own. We've done the best that we can do to make this house into a home, and our kids will meet someone someday. And when they look at us, I hope that they will say, I want to love you like that, or I don't want to love you at all. Someday I want to look back at a picture hanging up on a wall and remember how it all began when I took your hand and said, I want to love you, I want to love you like that, or I don't want to love you at all. Someday I want to look back at a picture hanging up on a wall and remember how it all began when I took your hand and said, I wanna love you like that. 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 You see, Rob and Barbara, you're in really good company, because there's a whole bunch of people watching tonight who are in love too and have been together for a long time, just like you. I wanna love you like that. So Rob and Barbara, I hope you're enjoying your anniversary celebration tonight. Thanks for spending part of it with us here tonight. I hope you get a couple of dances in with each other too. Everybody give them a big round of applause on their anniversary. Rob and Barbara Schmidt. All right. So it's been a different summer for all of us, hasn't it? But I've got to admit to you, even though this one's been a crazy one, this time of year I start getting sentimental. And I started thinking, where'd my summer go? Well, I'll show you a little snippet of just a couple of weeks ago how I was enjoying my summer.
2, 3, vamos chicos.
Good job. Jose and Mighty Soul could do it, and we didn't do it. We were going to catch hell for the rest of the drive home from Yekota. We had such a good time up there, and I got to be honest with you, I've had a wonderful summer, and I hope that in the midst of all this craziness, even with the stay-at-home stuff, I hope you found a way to enjoy this summer, because you only get so many summers. I'm already starting to think, guys, where'd my summer go? Every year around this time, Labor Day comes and goes, and I find that my heart starts sinking like the September sun, and I tell myself, oh no, I swear the month of May was only yesterday. Next thing I know, it's where'd my summer go? Those days down on the shore, toes in the sand, sun on my skin, just kicking back on the coast. Now the kids are back in school again, and reality is sure kicking in. The beaches are empty, the days are getting short, and the nights will soon be cold. Hey, where'd my summer go? Folks need a break from the heat. Call me crazy, bring on 101 degrees. I'd rather bake in the sun than put a sweater on. When it's cold, I just can't chill. But October's on the way, need one more lazy day. Somebody tell me where'd my summer go? Can life move a little more slow? Can't warm June weather last forever? Can't autumn be postponed? I wish these really long days would last, but the sun's going down too fast. Somebody stop it before it disappears, leaving me all alone, wondering where'd my summer go? Sweatshirts and slapping on jeans, but I still got my swimming suit on. I'm taking one last dip, then guess I gotta let go. summer go? Come on, say it isn't so. I miss those UV rays on hot July days. Don't tell me that's all she wrote. But according to the weatherman, won't be long till we lose these tans. So what do you say, guys? Just one more time. Yeah, meet me down on the shore before we say, where'd my summer go? Where'd my summer go? Don't wanna say, where'd my summer go? Well, I'm not the only one who enjoyed summer. My kids even did, even with the stay-at-home stuff, and they couldn't get together with as many friends as they normally would during the summertime. But they sure had a good time, especially when we took them up to the little town of Yekota. Let's head back there right now and watch Mari Sol having a good time. She's a real show woman, as you'll find out.
Y con su risa burlona. Ándale pues, ya. Ya nos queremos ir.
Basquetbolista después de 2 puntos.
Y por último, mi tía. Uno. Vuelta. Vuelta a la Nicky Santana. Una, dos, tres.
Go get her, Nicky. Go get her, Nicky. Good dog, Nicky. Good dog, Nicky.
Swimming out there to save Mari Sol. Poor Nikki, our dog. She thought we were falling off the cliff, I think, because she would kind of whine and cry every time we jumped in there, and she'd run out and she'd gently try to bite us to pull us back in. She did that the entire time we were doing that, and we took her back home that night, and she slept for 12 hours straight. Seriously, we've never seen our dog sleep like that. But she had to be thinking, you idiots, I just saved you, and you fell off that cliff again. So this one goes out for little Mari Sol. You can tell she's not shy. Well, she just started her classes online today along with her brother Jose. And this one goes out for my little Mari Sol, who's watching from right over that way tonight. People often ask me, why'd you name her Mari Sol? Mar means ocean, Sol means sun. Just in case you're wondering where her name came from, I never thought anything in life could ever be as beautiful as sea and sun together, at least until the day she came along. Now, oh, whoa, 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 I love my little Mari Sol. Her smile lights up my world. Oh, whoa, 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 I love my little Mari Sol. Oh, whoa, 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 she's just her daddy's girl. Sure, I love my sons, and roughhousing's fun, but there are things that only daughters do. Now that pink dress and those little shoes are matching, I can't believe she's already into fashion. She's gonna break a heart or two. Now, oh, whoa, 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 I love my little Mari Sol. Whoa, whoa, her ribbons and her curls. Oh, whoa, 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 I love my little Mari Sol. Oh, whoa, 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 she's just her daddy's girl. She's growing up too fast, and each day she's prettier than the one before. Don't want to think about the day some kid comes knocking on my door, singing, oh, whoa, 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 I love you, daughter, mighty soul. Oh, whoa, 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 more than anything in this world. Oh, whoa, 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 he'll be in love with mighty soul. But oh, whoa, 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 she'll still be daddy's girl. She'll always be her daddy's girl. Oh, whoa, 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 I love my little mighty soul. I know a whole bunch of you guys out there feel the same way about your little girl. Sean Castle, are you watching? Sean and Sheriff? Hey, another one who's watching tonight, I told you, is my friend Rudy B. He and Beth are tuned in tonight and watching in Phoenix. Rudy just got back yesterday from San Diego, where he did a show with me, hosted by Kevin and Tish Diston at Casa Tortugue. And it was my first show in front of faces instead of a camera lens in a long time. Stop in, play this. Look at this. I actually have bar service tonight. Hold on. I feel like a rock star. Say hi, Elsa. And salud, everybody. So Rudy B is watching, and I know he is playing along tonight because he does that every time. Rudy just finished with me a project, an unplugged album remake of First World Refugee, which was my album from 2002. Si tienes la imagen, no? Now, you'll see the covers look very similar, except the one off to the side that's not quite as bright says Unplugged. So we took the entire album from 2002 and start to finish on this patio, recorded a 2-guitar version, and we threw in a piano on one song too. And we stripped it down and just made it really mellow and really intimate and really cool. And it's very different from the original album. And we took some to San Diego, sold out of them, and I'm getting wonderful feedback, especially from everybody saying how much they enjoy hearing Rudy B on this thing. What a great job he did. Rudy, thank you for doing that. That album, by the way, is available now. We printed up some more. And if you would like to pick one up tonight, it's really whatever you would like to pay for it. Unlike my studio albums, it's whatever you wish. I can either send you the CD, or we can even just send you the MP3s. But do me a favor, if you Venmo this or PayPal it on one of these links, just send a note saying, I would like to get the Unplugged album, First World Refugee. And we will get that fired off your way. Rudy is also joining me in Phoenix Friday, September the 11th. It'll be another in-person show. And no worries, we're only doing shows right now that are very limited in size, where we got face masks and hand sanitizer, outdoor shows that are as safe as you can make them. Friday, September the 11th, if you would like to get the details about the show, go on to markmulligan.net, and right there on the calendar, I've got all the details. I recommend reserving soon, because like I said, it's a limited crowd size. Friday, September the 11th, Rudy B joins me in Phoenix, in the North Phoenix area, for an intimate house concert. And I do hope if you live in the Phoenix area, you will join us for that. How about we do one of the songs from that Unplugged album right now? We're going to head up to Rocky Point, where this song is inspired, and do a little drinking Mexico Dry. Are you ready to come with me? Rudy, from your couch, I want you jamming on this one. Spring breakers with salt shakers, chasing every shot with a line. Old geezers and gold diggers, it's amazing what money can buy. Drinking Mexico Dry, dancing on the tables and falling on the floors. Oh, drinking Mexico Dry, and I wish that they would just go home. his wife in Casa Grande. Ain't seen his kids in a year. He's 45, she's 19. Hey baby, can I buy you a beer? Hi Elsa. They're all drinking Mexico Dry. Expatriated from the red, white, and blue. Now he's drinking Mexico Dry. And I wish that they would just go. They'll always tell you, don't drink that water, but this ain't what they mean. They call the culture intoxicated. I look around and all that I see are underage white trash playing king for the day, screaming, hey waiter, speak English, can't you see I'm from the USA? Oh, drinking Mexico Dry. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. They're all drinking Mexico Dry. And I wish that they would just go home. Now on this part, I want you to imagine Rudy B right now throwing in an awesome lead. It's going to sound cool in your head. He wants to live la vida loca. He wants to really get wild. Another shot, vacation's over. Now he's here for a while. 'Cause he got hammered, he got nailed. They threw his butt in the can. And now it's, please God, get me out, and I'll never drink with Rudy again. No more drinking Mexico Dry. He's finally learning how to say no more, no mas, drinking Mexico Dry. And I wish that he would just go home. Yeah, I wish that they would just go home. Skanky folks with rum and cokes, I wish that they would just go home. Mira, que sean listos con cruzando el río. Okay? Que sean listos. Todavía no lo ponen. So I mentioned to you that Rudy is going to join me in Phoenix. Well, Rudy lives in Phoenix, so it's not hard for him to get there. But I have to go through some additional obstacles anytime I want to go play in the States. Here, you can find out how I have to start my trips. Car shows up with a little bit of mud on it. You know, things got tricky now that they closed that border down. You got to be creative. So I hope you'll come to the Phoenix show. Oh, Rudy is also going to join me, guess what? Next Monday night on Facebook Live. And guess what? We're taking the show on the road. You've seen some pictures of other places we've been, like Sayulita, down to Paredon, Yecora. Next week, mira, ¿pueden mostrar las fotos de Álamos? Next week, we are headed down the road from here to this colonial town called Alamos. How many of you have been to Alamos? Raise your hand. What a beautiful town. You feel like you're back in time about 200 years. And we are going to be staying at a 5-star resort called Hacienda de los Santos. Rudy, can you believe I got you into this place? We might even have a picture or two of that. Si lo tienen. Here we go. Look at this. This is where we're doing the show from. Wow. Hacienda de los Santos is an amazing resort. And we're going to do the Monday night Facebook Live show from there. In addition, all of you guys who are signed up for the Parrot Grande event for the Arizona Parrot Head Club, you're going to see Rudy and I do our show from this place too. I can't wait. That tequila bar that you're looking at has hundreds and hundreds of nothing but tequila brands. Look at this. Wow, I can't believe they even let me on the premises of this place. But that's where we're going to do our show from next Monday night, 5 p.m. Pacific. Look at that room. I hope that's mine. I hope I get to stay there. I hope they don't have me in the Motel 6 down the street. I hope I actually get to stay in this place. Hacienda de los Santos. If you get a chance to Google it, it's just amazing. Of course, some of you have gone there with me on bus trips. All right. Well, that gives you a little idea of where we'll be doing the show from next Monday night, and I hope you'll join us. Okay, I'd like to send this next one out for two brothers named Chip and Dave, the LeClairs. They like this song right here. Long ago and far away, back on graduation day, they said he had this wild little scheme to haul a boat down to the bay, hop aboard and sail away, chance it all and chase some crazy dream. No house, no wife, no kids, no better time than this, but they shook their heads and they said, "What's wrong with you?" So the story goes that boat sailed on and left him on the dock alone. He watched as it faded out of view. It all looked so good there on that resume when he told them all just what they want to hear. Now it's Monday morning, 8 a.m. He sits there in that traffic jam, brake lights as far as he can see. Just to walk into some cubicle with 8 hours of time to kill, where every day is just the same routine. It's all so predictable, so safe, so sensible, so logical, it's driving him insane. A year's worth of aggravation for a lousy week of paid vacation, medical and a 401k. They all say he made the right decision on the day he watched that boat disappear. But in a conference call one day it finally hit him. What in the world am I still doing here? Sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see that the safest place for a boat is in the harbor? But that's not the place where boats were built to be. And after 30 years he's thinking about cashing in and getting out, but the wife says, "Hey buddy, not so fast. This big house is comfortable. To quit now ain't practical. Let's pay the bills and let's make that money last." He said, "I'm tired of putting dreams on hold. I'm getting bored, I'm getting old. I'm in the mood for a little mystery. We're surrounded by so much stuff. Don't you think we've had enough? Let's do something stupid, you and me." She looked at him and said, "You're going crazy." And he answered, "I've been saying that for years." She said, "There's just one thing, could you explain to me? What in the world are we still doing here? But sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see that the safest place for a boat is in the harbor? But that's not the place where boats were built to be." The day they put that boat into the water, before they left the whole world in their wake, he took one last long look over that harbor and said, "This is one chance I just gotta take. For sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see that the safest place for a boat is in the harbor. But that's not the place where boats were built to be. Sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see that the safest place for a boat is in the harbor? But that's not the place where boats were built to be. No, that's not the place where boats were built to be. Well, I think we need to get Elsa back up here. What do you think? Give me just 1 second to move this. Tell you what, we'll put a video on while I'm setting up her microphone real quick. I hope everyone's having fun. Get ready for Elsa to sing a song. Pueden poner la de cabaña, Marcos. ¿Cuál? ¿Cuál canción?
About 10, 12 years ago, that was my house here in Yecora. And that was just a great cabin. And Marcos and Luis, and later Elsa, and Jose and Marisol and I just had great times here. And it was huge. We had a nice upstairs loft in it, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, fireplace. And I ended up selling it to Lisa from the Soggy Peso. And then when she was raising her kid, Luca, they spent a lot of time up here. Now that he's gone, they're actually, since they don't get a chance to get up here anymore, going to put it up for sale. But take a look at the yard we used to have. We've got the last lot in the development. So it ends here, and you can see what the view looks like. It's just amazing. And at night, the stars you see from here are just incredible. So we're having a great time in Yecora. Another wonderful trip up here.
Thank you, Lisa, for letting us use your cabin up there. We appreciate it. And speaking of pretty, she's back, ladies and gentlemen, Elsa. And we're going to do another song together. And this is another one that I think you're going to recognize, and you can sing along to in English, even though we're going to do a Spanish version of it, mostly Spanish version of it. And we hope you like how it turned out. Everybody give Elsa a nice welcome back.
Cuando estés perdido bajo un cielo triste y gris y nada te haga feliz, pon tu pensamiento en mí y nómbrame sin más. Recuerda que siempre tendrás mi amistad. You just call out my name, and you know whatever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Todo lo que tienes que hacer es sentir que no te olvides. Soy tu amiga fiel. Cuando estés vencido y en ti no encuentres paz y al dolor te entregues por los demás, mira dentro tuyo y ahí me encontrarás. Soy esa pequeña luz de amistad. Háblame, búscame, y al lugar que quieras iré a tu lado. Ahí estaré. La distancia no existirá para este cariño jamás. Soy tu amiga fiel. Ya sabes que en mi alma tienes lugar, un puerto donde llegar, abierto para tus sueños, tus penas y sentimientos, y yo te lo ofrezco. You just called my name, and you know whatever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Todo lo que tienes que hacer es sentir que no te olvide. Soy tu amiga fiel, tu amiga fiel.
How about it, everybody? Elsa. Great job on that song. That was fun. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Elsa's going to get back to handling your comments. Elsa can also let me know if you've got a song that you'd like to hear. Elsa, do we have any requests so far from the crowd? If you've got something that you desperately want to hear, we may be able to get it in for you. We already did Guacamole. That was a request we just had. De videos todavía. A ver. Well, that's certainly as fun getting Elsa up here. Like I told you in life, I'm just kind of her opening act, as you guys can tell. While you guys are thinking of a song you'd like to hear, the old man drank a beer every now and then. One day we cracked a couple, just me and him. At 80 years old, all the stories he could tell you about his far-flung friends from France to Venezuela. He said I swigged Fosters with Aussies and Guinness in an Irish pub, and back and looking back, and buddy, sure enough, it's all the same beer, different can, just different labels and different friends. But the more you sip, the more you understand, it's all the same beer, different can. Our pal Tom Shepard played a tour overseas, singing for all our folks stationed in the Middle East, at the ambassador's home right there in Riyadh. He sang a special song he'd written about his dad, and when the show was over, he was loading up his band. This guy walked up to Tom and stuck out his hand. He said, that song about your father really meant a lot to me, 'cause I just lost mine and you described him perfectly. Now that man had on a white robe, he wore sandals on his feet, he had a gutra on his head, and man, it ain't that hard to see we're all Same beer, different can. Just different labels and different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. Now the old man said, I believe God's gonna get a good laugh. But we learn all of us Buds and Millers and Land Sharks and Tecate Lights and Coronas and even Pabst are all the same beer, different can. Just different labels and different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. The more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. Thank you, Tom Shepard, for recording that one with me as a duet in Nashville. And we're all sending out positive thoughts and prayers for Tom Shepard as he's undergoing vocal surgery. He's in Nashville right now. So everybody send your prayers his way, because for a singer, that's always a very, very scary thing, undergoing something like that. And, of course, it knocks you out of commission for a few months. But I have no doubt that with your prayers and all of us pulling for him, Tom is going to come back with his voice stronger than ever. Tom loved coming here to San Carlos. So did Mike Nash and so many other artists. And a big part of the reason is because, in addition to the shows, Seaside Realty treats these guys like rock stars, as they have me and my family. This condo they get to stay in, which is my stage tonight, is absolutely beautiful. Some of you guys out there have even stayed here before and rented here before. Rudy B has gotten to stay here several times when he played. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath place with just an amazing view that you can't beat. Real close to town itself, but you just kind of feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere. You got this whole beach to yourself. I want to thank Seaside Realty for being a big part of bringing Monday nights to you guys by providing us with this venue. Because even with the summer heat, this ocean breeze we got on this patio is really, really nice. That's why sweat's not dripping off my face right now. Elsa is walking my way. And she has got a list of requests, and I'll tell you what. Let's see what the first one is. Here we go. Oh, yeah. You got it. Okay, so let's do, first I'm going to do one for Lindsay Dickinson. Lindsay was just in San Carlos a couple days ago, and as she had to leave and go north, she took my orders, my shirts that had to be sent, my CDs, and mailed them out for me from the States. Thank you, Lindsay Dickinson, for doing that. You and Dave just won a song request for doing that. And it's your favorite, and it goes with that backdrop. Hold on, now I gotta just remember the first words of the song. There we go. All right, just got it. Sonora Sun shine down on me. You never knew how much I'd need a moment like this, a moment like this. When my world came crashing in, I heard a voice off in the wind saying come back home. Boy, you're not alone. So let your tides come rolling in. Splash some of that salt there on my skin, 'cause I'm home again. Wash me away in waves of Cortez waters. Feel the ocean spray as the wind's filling up my sail. Each time I stray, the feeling hits me harder. How I could leave, but I've learned why even bother. I just come back to these Cortez waters. I feel your sand beneath my feet. Why do my footprints always lead right back to you? Right back to you. Guess when it's all said and done, you are the place that I belong, and it sure feels nice. Don't need to think twice to keep coming back. So many lessons that I've learned. Come on now, didn't you know I'd return? Now I've returned to stay. Wash me away in waves of Cortez waters. Feel the ocean spray as the wind's filling up my sail. Each time I stray, the feeling hits me harder. How I could leave, but I've learned why even bother. I just come back to these Cortez waters. Blame the force of gravity, or maybe there's something wrong with me. This restless feeling running through my soul that led me back to this shore. So wash me away in waves of Cortez waters. Feel the ocean spray as the wind's filling up my sail. What can I say? My words cannot describe it. I can leave, but I've learned why even bother. I just come back to these Cortez waters. Use your part now. Wash me away back to these Cortez waters. Let's do it again now. Wash me away back to these Cortez waters. One more time. Wash me away. I'm back in these Cortez waters. And soon you'll be back in those Cortez waters again too, Dave and Lindsay. Thanks for the request. Got a buddy in Texas watching tonight, and we love him. We artists do, because he's so good to us independent artists. He's a big fan, but most of all, he's a good friend. Turk Sims, this one goes out for you. Happens to be one of Elsa's favorite songs. When I was 17 years old, we moved to Tascosa. My daddy was determined to make some dreams come true. I swore I'd never let him down as long as I was breathing. The dawn till dark, side by side, doing all that we could do just to stay alive, just to stay together. We were praying if we worked real hard, we'd see our lives get better. Daddy kept on saying, son, our luck is bound to change. With a good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. Never rained a single drop, and our dreams were bound to fail. It's hard to watch a whole year's crop turn to dust in one dry spell. There was nothing anyone could do, nothing we could say. We just loaded what was left of our lives on a truck and drove away. Trying to stay alive, trying to stay together. We were praying if we worked real hard, we'd see our lives get better. Daddy kept on saying, son, our luck is bound to change. With a good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. We were down but not defeated. All those years ago, our failures taught me how to reap those seeds my daddy sowed. I woke up this morning and jumped up in my truck, drove out to the furthest field, and I turned my collar up. I walked down in that winter wheat and touched it with my hands. Thank the Lord for blessing me with those years with my old man. Keeping us alive, for keeping us together, for listening to those desperate prayers and making our lives better. Daddy always told me, son, our luck is bound to change. With a good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. A little bit of rain, a little bit of rain. A song written by Hugo Duarte, may he rest in peace. And he was nice enough to let me record that one on the White Sand, Warm Sun, and Salty H2O CD, A Little Bit of Rain. Well, one woman I really admired, she is a saint. You know why? Because she was married to a guy who had a regular job, and then all of a sudden, guess what he became? Mark Mulligan's guitarist. And she has had to put up with him learning my songs for hours and hours and hours and hours at a time. She's got to be tired of me by now, but she'd like to hear this next song. I haven't done it in a long time. I don't know if you can hear the breaking waves behind me. Yo creo que se puede poner en la carpeta de We Got Our Beach back. Si tenemos la carpeta, sería bueno con esta canción. Pablo and Anais are doing a great job running the video tonight, and they're putting in all these photos and stuff and trying to sync them up the songs and match the lyrics and all that. Give them a big round of applause. They do a great, great job all the time. And y Pablo, no sé si quieres en esta canción, si quieres poner una vista de la playa como desde allá, un panorámica como quieras. All right, Pablo may even hop around with that camera and so you can see this beach we're talking about. Because one thing I love about down here, compared to, I don't know, maybe places like San Diego or LA, beautiful spots, but we got one thing they don't. We got solitude on these beaches. And look, check that out. Just a few people out there, but in just a moment you'll see why the only set of footprints on the beach, they belong to me. That's how I like it. If anyone's looking, here I am. Ain't you figured out? I never did fit in to LA crowds and Las Vegas loud, or that fast fast-paced life they're living up there. I'm an escapee, a first-world refugee, destined to be down here. A fleet of boats anchored off some island when I was just a kid, caught my attention, and the sunset spoke to my soul with a voice that said, welcome home to an endless shore just outside my door, where the water stretches out to God knows where. Nothing beats that for this old expat, destined to be down here. So when you tell me you're afraid to drink the water, or you're scared of those friendly smiles you see, well, sorry, but you won't see much of me. Sitting in some $100 shack with $1 million view. Yeah, here's to you. Ran my line out and reel one in. Raise my sail and ride the wind. Far from traffic jams, Fox and CNN. All that's just a memory. Tonight it's me and the breeze and a sunset on the sea. I was destined to be where life moves slow, where I ain't on the go, where waves break and salt is in the air. Nothing beats that for this old expat, destined to be down here, destined to be down here, destined to be right here. Thank you, Beth, for the request on that one. That's off the Back to Laid Back album. Barbara Schmidt, our anniversary girl, I'm going to send one out for you. Eso se puede hacer scenery si quieres. This one's going to go out for Barbara and Rob on their anniversary. And written by my buddy Kelly McGuire. And it's how all of us feel when we're coming back from that dream vacation and we just aren't ready to go north again yet. Yes, I said north. Let's all turn around and run. What do you say? From a week in paradise, I got used to holding you close every night. As we come down from the clouds and touch the ground, you're squeezing my hand so tight. But if paradise is behind us, where we learned less is really more, and all we needed was each other, then what are we coming back for? Here we go, guys! Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or make love on the beach, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. This big old city so full of people buzzing around like flies, all stressed out in their everyday world, dressed up in their suits and their ties, trying to achieve the next level With a bonus, they can buy that new car or a big house just to keep the family. They think those things are who they are. Let's do it, guys. Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. You know this part. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can't hear you guys. Take it. La 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 la. Now we were suffering from a delusion. We could leave all this behind. No choice but collect our baggage. Get ready for that 9-to-5 grind. As we lugged our way to the exit, I could see the question in her eyes. So I answered with a smile. I grabbed her hand. Next plane back to paradise. Let's turn around and run back to that Mexico sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or make love on the beach, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Everybody, let's all run. Let's turn around and run back to that San Carlos sun, even Rocky Point. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some Captain Morgan rum. Now we can snorkel for free, just hang out on the beach, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Going out for our anniversary couple, Rob and Barbara Schmidt, on their 35th. All right. Got another request, and this is a nice time of the day to do this one. It's coming from my friends Ed and Holly. Hi, Ed and Holly. Not sure if you guys are in Santa Fe right now or in Green Valley, Arizona, or if you're up in Keno Bay, but wherever you are, I hope you're doing well. Sonny Jim, I want to say hello to you, too, because you do such a great job playing on this song, just like Rudy B does. And nice to be under the sky tonight. I hope you're under a sky somewhere beautiful. Feet dangling, hanging off of the pier. Is this how it looks when God looks into the mirror? Big or small descends into the sea. Wow. Brush strokes of fire accentuate the scene. Cooped up within four walls too long. Half the time I hear your voice, it's on the phone. Round and round, running on this hamster wheel. Been so long I've forgotten how it feels to just be somewhere under the sky. As the day turns into night, the sky, just you and I, hanging off the edge of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us somehow disappeared somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Back to lay back. Downtown, the cars are all jammed in a row. Hands on the wheel, ears glued to the phone. Unaware of the show that's going on. As a garage door goes up, garage door goes down. The horizon's on fire, painted in 1,000 shades. Streaks of neon shoot across the bay. Somehow the sea's been hypnotized. While in a split second my soul's been electrified. Electrified. Somewhere under the sky. Tonight it's just you and I, clinging to the edge of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us simply disappeared somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us simply disappeared somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Thank you, Ed and Holly. I'm so glad you guys have kind of made that your song. Nick, watching up in Colorado. This one goes out for you. The classifieds are spread across your coffee table. With a circle drawn around some ad says boat for sale. Now she's a fisherman's dream and all you've ever talked about. But you take a swig, shake your head, then cross it out. Too much wishing and not enough fishing. Too many days saying maybe someday while the clock keeps ticking. You gotta say it now, every now and then, or you're gonna wind up, my friend, doing too much wishing and not enough fishing. On Dock B, that little boat sits in a slip. Sign's been up for a week or so, but no bites yet. Yeah, she needs a little work, but at this price, what a steal. Till your wife says, honey, wait for a better deal. Back to too much wishing and not enough fishing. Too many days saying maybe someday while the clock keeps ticking. You gotta say it now, every now and then, or you're gonna wind up, my friend, doing too much wishing and not enough fishing. Now ever since the day we met, you've been talking about your big dream. Now all these years have come and gone, and still the same routine. Always not now, later on, if I could, man I would. Excuses never end. Fishing, too much wishing and not enough fishing. Going out for Nick Sims, watching us in Colorado Springs. Nick, always great to see you every time I get up there. All right, we got another request here. Is everyone having fun? I'll do just a couple more songs, and then I might get Elsa up here one more time, and then this first one here is going to go out for Anna. Anna Strong. Harry and Anna miss you guys. Last time I saw them was up in Colorado, but they're bouncing between there and Prescott Valley now. And this one goes out for them. Ed and Holly, I know this one's special for you guys too. I hope you can hear those breaking waves. It's about time, someone muttered as he walked in through the door. He used to bust his tail to be the first one here and the last to go. They used to say that boy's the boss's rising star. He sure got his priorities in line. He's gonna go far. Maybe it was bound to happen. Maybe he just got burned out. Or could it be he's finally learned what life is all about? It's about time. It's about time he realized. It's about time. Less time with the big shots, more time with the wife. He's always made real good living. Now he just wants life, and it's about time. I look in the mirror, and I wonder where those years have slipped away. I always thought that tomorrow would never come, but that was yesterday. It's been a while since I threw a ball to my kid out in the yard. I can't make up for every moment that I've missed, but it's a start. So I'll never win a Grammy, but that won't make me cry. I'd rather be the world's best daddy. Hey, at least it's worth a try. Now it's about time. It's about time I figured out. It's about time. Less time apart, more time with you. Gonna knock a few things off that great big list of things to do. Now it's about time, it's about family, it's about good friends, it's about all those things that money just can't buy. It's about love, it's about faith, 'cause that's all that you're gonna take when you leave this world behind. Less time in the office, more time with the kids. Might not score that great big bonus. Hey, that's just the way it is. Now it's about time. It's about time I figured out. It's about time. More time kicking back, less time on the ball. We're driving ourselves crazy, just trying to have it all. Now we do anything to make that extra dime. Thinking life's about those great big dollar signs. But you live long enough and you will find it's about time. It's about time. Harry. Thank you so much for the request. Harry is a pastor, and he used my song I Get To last week in one of his kind of motivational pastoral, I guess, conversations that he was having with an online group. Thank you for doing that, Harry. And tell you what, I'm going to do one song. How much time do we have left? ¿Qué hora es? Okay, got time for just like two more here. Into this one. Caroline Bell watching us tonight. Thank you, Caroline. This is a song I'd actually thought about doing tonight. I didn't practice it, so it might suck because I was going to actually wait until September because of the name of the song. This is off a CD called Life in a Beach Town. And I haven't played this song in ages, but I'm going to play it for you, Caroline, and thank you for the request. Doesn't seem like all that long ago I was a skinny kid so far away from home, and you were out to solve life's big mysteries, searching for a clue down by the sea. Me, I was running from it all, and you were skipping out of school as I recall. That sandy shore seemed to stretch forever, out to places we'd never been before, till the day we disappeared together. Then suddenly we weren't strangers anymore. Do you remember that September? Was it friendship or loneliness or love? Hey, whatever it was good enough. That September. I'd spent all summer working on the dock. My skin was tan from days out in the sun. Still recall the first time that we talked. Think I told you I was 21. And we sat out on the beach with my guitar and played a midnight serenade under the stars. Those endless nights in the cab of my old truck, we took those roads as far as they would go, on an empty tank of gas and a little luck. It's amazing we ever got back home. Do you remember that September? Was it friendship or loneliness or love? Hey, whatever it was good enough. That September. Now another summer's coming to an end, 'cause autumn lies just around the bend, and I'm taken back in time once again, 'cause I still remember that September. When whatever we had was good enough. That September. That September. Oh, that September. That September. Caroline, thank you so much for the request on that one and for joining us every Monday. Elsa, ya son todos, ¿no? Okay. I'm going to close the show out by getting Elsa back up with me for one last song. But before we do that, while she's getting up here and getting set up, if you've enjoyed the music tonight and would like to pick up any of the songs, the best way to do it is off my USB flash drive. You're looking at it right there. See that little tab that flips out of that thing? It's like the size of a business card, but that little tab flips out and pops right in your USB port on either your laptop or if you have a newer car, probably in your car stereo too. The cool thing about that complete set that you're looking at right there, it's got actually 131 songs on it from 13 different albums. And it's so much cheaper than getting the CDs at $13 a piece. But you know what's even cooler now? Rudy B and I are going to put on that, in addition to the 131 songs, the new acoustic unplugged First World Refugee. That'll be loaded onto the card for you when you buy that card. So it's actually got 141 songs on it for $49. And you can PayPal that tonight if you want to. Using the PayPal link, you can Venmo it. When I see $49, I know that's what it's for. And if you just want to get the new unplugged First World Refugee, you can do that too. And that's an even sweeter deal too than the other CDs, because since it's for fans and friends, basically, you've already got my other studio albums. I'm just letting people pay what they would wish. If you want the CD mailed, if you could throw in a couple extra bucks for postage, that would sure be great. But I can even just email you the MP3s if you would like that. And you'll have a different version of a 2002 album that's got a lot of my most popular songs on it, but different versions. Thank you, Rudy B, for recording that with me and for all the work you did. And I hope you guys will pick that up, or maybe my USB that's got all my stuff on it. I'm going to welcome back to the stage the beautiful Elsa. And we're going to close out with this song right here. This used to be the only song that Elsa would do with me, but she's been taking some chances and doing some different stuff with me, and I certainly hope you admire her getting up here and having the guts to try something new. It's always scary doing that on a camera, especially when you can't see the reaction of the people out there. So thank you, Elsa. Thank all of you for tuning in tonight. And right after this song, you're going to see just like a 15-second video of the chaos in my family when we go on vacation. This one is called Pídeme la Luna, Ask Me for the Moon.
Las horas más lindas las paso contigo, sí. No quiero ni pensar si un día me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Tú me acostumbraste a ser como un niño. No quiero ni pensar si un día me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Pídeme la luna y te la bajaré. Pídeme una estrella, hasta allá me iré. Mas nunca me digas no te quiero más, porque esas palabras me hacen mucho mal. Pídeme la vida y te demostraré cuánto yo te quise y cuánto te amaré. Tú fuiste y has sido para mí el amor, regalo más lindo que me ha dado Dios. Quisiera esta noche tenerte conmigo, sí. No quiero ni pensar si un día me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Tú me acostumbraste a ser como un niño. No quiero ni pensar si un día me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Pídeme la luna y te la bajaré. Pídeme una estrella, hasta allá me iré. Mas nunca me digas no te quiero más, porque estas palabras me hacen mucho mal. Pídeme la vida y te demostraré cuánto yo te quise y cuánto te amaré. Tú fuiste y has sido para mí el amor, regalo más lindo que me ha dado Dios. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Thank you, Seaside Realty, for hosting us on this beautiful patio tonight. Thank all of you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Elsa, for getting up and singing with me. been a great night, and I hope you'll tune back in again next Monday when Rudy B joins me from beautiful Alamos, Sonora, Mexico. And those of you who are signed up for Parrot Grande are going to see us on Saturday night online. God bless you guys.
Sigue grabando.
Be careful.
Dale.
No, Jose, don't do that.
No, José.